A drop of honey. If your temper is aroused and you tell them a thing or two, you will have a fine time unloading your feelings. But what about the other person? Will he share your pleasure? Will your belligerent tones, your hostile attitude, make it easy for him to agree with you? If you come at me with your fists doubled, said Woodrow Wilson, I think I can promise you that mine will double as fast as yours. But if you come to me and say, let us sit down and take counsel together, and if we differ from each other, understand why it is that we differ, just what the points at issue are, we will presently find that we are not so far apart after all, that the points on which we differ are few, and the points on which we agreed are many, and that if we only have the patience and the candor and the desire to get together, we will get together. If a man's heart is rankling with discord and ill feeling toward you, you can't win him to your way of thinking with all the logic in Christendom. Scolding parents and domineering bosses and husbands and nagging wives ought to realize that people don't want to change their minds. They can be forced or driven to agree with you or me, but they may possibly be led to if we are gentle and friendly, ever so gentle and ever so friendly. Lincoln said that, in fact, over 100 years ago. Here are his words. It is an old and true maxim that a drop of honey catches more flies than a gallon of gall. So with a man, if you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. Therein is a drop of honey that catches his heart, which say what you will is the great high road to his reason. I read a fable about the sun and the wind. They quarreled about which was the stronger, and the wind said, I will prove I am. See the old man down there with a coat? I'll bet I can get his coat off him quicker than you can. So the sun went behind a cloud, and the wind blew until it was almost a tornado. But the harder it blew, the tighter the old man clutched his coat to him. Finally, the wind calmed it down and gave up, and then the sun came out from behind the clouds and smiled kindly on the old man. Presently, he mopped his blow and pulled off his coat. The sun then told the wind that gentleness and friendliness were always stronger than fury and force. The sun can make you take off your coat more quickly than the wind. The kindliness, the friendly approaches and appreciations can make people change their mind more readily than all the bluster and storming in the world. Remember what Lincoln said, a drop of honey catches more flies than a gallon of gall. Principle 4th, begin in a friendly way.